The heat is still in place, friends, here around the Philippines. Boy, we are continuing to contend with this high pressure ridge that is set up, really across a good portion of Luzon here down towards northern areas of Visayas. We do have the easterlies, a few pockets of rainfall kicking on through there. You can see that big blow up actually in northwestern Mindanao kind of blew on through here, associated with a very, very weak tropical wave. But, that's still kicking off towards the west. And in general, this high pressure ridge is in place until about Monday and the Tuesday. We do see some degrading of the ridge, all thanks to a little bit of a surge. You can see the leading edge of it right there. See where the winds turn? That is on the leading edge of a cold surge. It's why we call it a shear line. It's a shear line, a difference in winds kind of colliding with each other, and that could bring some afternoon showers, maybe in a few thunderstorms across parts of Luzon, but nothing terribly widespread. Maybe locally heavy, but not widespread. That's the key thing I want you to take away. Take a look at our rainfall forecast over the next 5 day. Easterlies really down towards the south, staying dry in central and southern Luzon, but that shear line is going to set up and increase a bit of rainfall back towards the north. I think that really kind of gets your point across. Those two graphics kind of showing you the surge and then the total rainfall accumulation. So what's the point? Well, if you want to go somewhere where there's going to be an increase in cloud cover and a little bit of rain, Mindanao is your spot. Places like Cebu, yeah, you could see some rain, but it's going to be less and less further towards the north into Visayas. There's that chance of precip, but generally that ridge is continuing to set up, remain in place. So places like Legazpi across the Bicol region, the heat is on. 33 degrees with your heat index into the 40s. Same over towards places like Manila. Some afternoon showers are possible there. And then we head back towards parts of northern Luzon, 33. Cagayan, 35. The heat index is going to be into the 40s because of that added humidity there as well. So even though you have a little bit of a cool down heading into the weekend, it is still on the hot side for places like Manila. Baguio could be looking at temperatures into the 20s. You're a little higher elevation, so naturally cooler. That's why a lot of people like to, vacation there. It's a little bit of a cool off. Granted, it's still relatively warm. And then Cebu, you got the cloud cover, but things clear out Monday, Tuesday, and the Wednesday with temperatures back into the lower 30s, but the heat index pushing up into the high 30s as well. So make sure you're staying cool out there, friends. I know we've got plenty of heat in our forecast. Long range outlook doesn't really show too much at this time. Of course, this time of year, we always want to continue to monitor those long range models, but at this point, I'm not really seeing anything too extreme in our forecast. So yeah, doing my best to keep you posted here with your latest Western Pacific weather update. This is just a quick forecast, giving you an idea of what's happening out there. And yeah, number one thing as always, though, friends, is please stay safe, and I hope you find these updates useful. Today's, like I said, it's a quick one. I'm not going to get too far into the weeds, but I'll keep you guys posted.